2024 with a staggering capital deficit of about 2 trillion naira necessitating fresh investment to rejuvenate an industry struggling to adequately supply power to its 200 million citizens. Advisor to President Bola Tinubu on energy, Olu Verheyen, stressed the company's overleveraged and undercapitalized status, limiting their ability to invest in electricity distribution to households, according to Bloomberg reports. The nation faces power challenges due to pricing inadequacies, erratic revenue collection, and a deteriorating national grid. Most Nigerians resort to using generators to produce their own power as the national grid falls short, delivering only 1,000 megawatts to a city like Lagos, housing 25 million people. In contrast, Shanghai, with a similar population size, provides over 30,000 megawatts at peak demand. Verheyen stressed the need for policy changes to facilitate restructuring, bolster capitalization, and attract fresh investors without specifying a timeline or detailed plan. In other news stories, a Nigerian man, Olusegun Samson Adejorin, has been arrested and charged with wire fraud, aggravated identity theft, and unauthorized access to a protected computer related to a $7.5 million scheme. Adejari allegedly defrauded two charitable organizations by impersonating employees and gaining access to the employees' email accounts. According to a statement issued by the United States Attorney Office for the District of Maryland, Adejari faces an 8-count federal grand jury indictment. If convicted, Adejari faces a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison for each of the 5 counts of wire fraud, a maximum of 5 years in prison for unauthorized access to a protected computer, and a mandatory sentence of 2 years in federal prison consecutive to any other sentence imposed for each of the 2 counts of aggravated identity theft. And now, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has said that the former Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management, and Social Development, Sadia Umar Farouk, did not disregard its invitation, contrary to reports in some media outlets. In an interview with the News Agency of Nigeria on Thursday in Abuja, the EFCC spokesperson Dele Oyewale said that the former minister had sent a letter explaining her inability to attend due to health challenges. Regarding the alleged misappropriation of 37.1 billion naira linked to the industry, Oyewale refrained from confirming the exact amount, mentioning that investigations were ongoing and the total amount could exceed the speculated figure. And now, South African billionaire Johann Rupert has surpassed Nigeria's business magnate Aliko Dangote to become Africa's wealthiest person, as reported by Forbes Real-Time Billionaires. Forbes Real-Time Billionaires, a platform tracking daily changes in net worth among high net worth individuals globally, revealed that Dangote slid to the second position after experiencing a reduction in wealth from $13.5 billion in 2023 to $9.7 billion as of January 4th, 2024, marking a $3.8 billion loss. A 37-year-old Rupert serves as the chairman of company Financial Richmond, a Swiss luxury goods firm renowned for brands like Cartier and Montblanc. And now, Jubilee Syringe Manufacturing Limited (JSM) has debunked claims that suggest a shutdown of its operations in Nigeria, saying the company was merely restructuring. The managing director of VKS Groups of Companies, Honoru Kumar, said this in a statement on Wednesday night to clarify a previous one, which claimed that the company, which is in Ona, Akwa Ibom State, was shutting down its operations because of Nigeria's harsh economic environment. Kumrao, representing JSM's investors, addressed apprehensions, assuring company and customers of the company's continuous presence and commitment to maintaining its position as a premium producer of high-quality syringe in Nigeria. And finally, now on sports, the Confederation of African Football (CAF) has announced an increment in the prize money for winners of the 2023 AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire to $7 million, up from the previous amount of $5 million. The body announced a 40% increase in a statement on Tuesday. It also stated that the runner up of AFCON Cote d'Ivoire 2023 will now get $4 million. Each of the two semi finalists will receive $2.5 million, and each of the four quarter finalists will receive $1.3 million. CAF President Patrice Motsepe said he's confident that the increase will help the development of football on the continent. African football AFCON 2023 will kick off on Saturday, January 13th, with the host Cote d'Ivoire and Equatorial Guinea at Alassane Ouattara Stadium in Abidjan. And on that note, we end the news on Leadership TV. For our news stories, you can log on to our website. That's www.leadership.ng. Many thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.